So there's a bonus scene to Baby Bump that I will read to you guys. Just called it. In Luisa's restaurant, you stand next to a large box wrapped in purple paper and topped with a massive bow. Are you all ready? Your friends erupt into cheers. You know we are. Open up. I can't wait to find out. We've waited so long. We've waited long enough. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You lift the lid of the box, and a stream of colored balloons come pouring out. At Rachel's house, the two of you are curled up on the couch, watching television. I don't know about you, but I'm seriously craving chocolate cake right now. I probably have a box mix in the kitchen. I'll whip it up. Then a familiar voice comes blaring out of the television. Howdy, y'all. I'm Craig Finch. Gracetown has been my home for years, but recently it's been changing. New businesses are flourishing, and tourism's at an all-time high. But that might come to an end soon. What is this garbage? I don't know. Don't feel good, though. Mayor Dixon cares more about stealing the spotlight than helping the community. But I want to keep making Gracetown great, which is why I've decided to run for mayor in the upcoming election. He's what? As you drop Tyler off at his house, he gets out of the car, and you give him a wave. Thank you for everything today. You know, I'm always there to make your life as easy as it should be. As he turns toward the porch, the front door opens, and the figure steps out. Tyler's eyes widen. Father? You and Rachel hover by the tables of the town's council's garden party. All anyone at this party is talking about is Craig's golf course plans. Most of the town can't even afford to golf. They'd rather have some nice landscaping they can't set foot on than nothing at all. Which means we're gonna need a bigger idea if we want to win the council's support. You look around the party and spot an older couple sitting on the bench, children running across the room, and a few adults admiring the garden's flowers. And suddenly it comes to you. I know what we're gonna do. We're going to build a park. You're being wheeled through the hospital. Rachel hurries alongside as you clutch her hand. Jolts of pain spasming through your abdomen. It's time. I got you, Monica. Well, but that's it. Enjoy all that and more in Baby Bump 2. But first, we'll leave you with this. Just as you're leaving the restaurant, Mariana hurries inside. Her eyes widen. She pulls you aside in a rush. Mariana, what is it? Is something wrong? Not wrong, per se. I have no idea how I missed this until now. I swear, it wasn't invisible on the... Missed what? Is the baby okay? That's just it. You're not having a baby, Monica. You're having babies. Twins. Twins? And that is the end of Baby Bump 2. Baby Bump. But there will be a sequel. And I know people are going to be upset about that. But here's the thing, okay? Baby Bump requires a sequel because the story is not finished. We're left on... we're only halfway through the story. They did the same thing with The Royal Heir, okay? Where we're not finished. We cannot be finished with this book. And you could say, well, maybe they could fit it in. No, they're not going to make in order to fit all of it into one book, okay, they would have to make a 30-chapter book. They're not going to do that. Instead, they're going to simply make a Baby Bump 2. While I want Mother of the Year to certainly have a sequel, and it will, it does not require a sequel. We want a sequel. There's a difference. Both The Royal Heir and Baby Bump requires sequels because their stories are not finished. They're only halfway there. We've only just had the babies. There's no way they're just going to end it there. That would be a terrible decision. The Royal Masquerade, again, does not require a sequel. The Royal Masquerade stands on its own. It does not need a sequel. Baby Bump does. Hero would like to have a sequel. It also ended on a cliffhanger. But technically speaking, Hero does not require an immediate sequel. Things like this, Baby Bump, naturally will have a sequel because you cannot cover everything that you need to do in one book. That is why it's getting a sequel. That's why the sequel is probably going to be coming out soon. They're probably not going to wait too long to do it. And yes, it will probably get some precedence over some other books. There's a difference between wanting a sequel and requiring a sequel. Some stories are built where they require a sequel. Others are built where they can have a sequel, but it's not necessarily necessary to have one. And that's what we're seeing. I don't like all of this negativity towards Baby Bump. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think that it deserves it. Baby Bump is a perfectly good book. Obviously, it's not the best book on the app. I'm not going to say that. But to say that it's bad is simply not true. Or at least, people have different tastes. People have different likes and dislikes. I tend to like these kinds of books. I really do. I understand that some people don't. But it was pretty obvious what this book was going to be going into it. People chose to read it. People chose to look at it anyways. If you weren't going to like this type of book, perhaps, you weren't going to like it, okay? You're not going to, if you don't like pizza, okay, you're not going to suddenly like it if you try to eat pineapple on pizza, okay? If you just don't like pizza, you don't like pizza. If you prefer cake over pie and you don't like pie, you're not just going to suddenly like pie once you start eating it. That doesn't make any sense. So of course some people aren't going to like Baby Bump because it's just not their taste. They don't like it. They don't like those types of books. And so of course you're not going to be the person that likes it. But others will. There is more people than just you reading these books. There are people that enjoy these books, that will read them, and that's what PB is targeting. While you want mystery books and, all these fantasy books and whatever, there's others that want books like these. And I'm one of them. So, anyways, that's all. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.